Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at the EZA for Android 17, MVP Tournament Power 17. I've actually seen some pretty divisive thoughts about this 17. I think he should perform pretty well. This is a character that, for the most part, is just going to function, I think, as like a strong support type unit. And then, you know, depending upon if our health is low, I do think that 17 could get to a point where he could be tanking even some major bosses' super attacks. Because 17 does get extra defensive support and damage reduction if we fall below a certain HP threshold, which is 77% HP. So, I guess let's just jump in. Let's see sort of what he's doing here. We could put him in slot 1 because we will want him to take hits. So, let's see, what is our defense right here? So, 17, we're starting at 227k. He gets defense, 17% defense for each attack received. So we have to get hit 3 times. He could build that up. And he's also getting 30% defense from his super attack effect. He's supporting 60% defense to the whole rotation. And then he has a baseline of 17% damage reduction. 7.6, really? You know what it is? We have double Gamma 2. Both Gamma 2s are giving attack support. So we have double Gamma 2 in this rotation. Okay. I will take that. This is a support type unit. So if he's dropping 7 million attack stats, dude, I'm taking that. All right, so this is gonna have us fully built up right here. So we're fully built up. Yeah, pretty good damage right away. Yeah, I do think that 17 is gonna be very strong. He's on a lot of category teams. It's just you're not gonna want to bite off more than you can chew with this 17 in many fights, right? Like you want to be aware of what you're doing with this 17. Basically, I believe his ability should activate at the start of turn, right? So his threshold is 77% HP. If you start the turn under 77% HP, MVP 17 with the full damage reduction he can get, which is another 40%, so he's up to 57% damage reduction under that threshold. He should be pretty good. Float 16 and 18 right here. Okay, so we can actually we'll float Jiro. Let's float Jiro and yeah. Because I guess even if we do get super attacked right here, we should be okay. This is still some of the weaker Shenrons right here. It'll be good to get that support next to 17, and we'll sort of see how he's gonna do. Now, the team we're using 17 on right now is the Android team, led by Gamma 2. Remember that Gamma 2, he is giving the 200% leader skill to MVP 17, because Gamma 2 gives the Android, right, leader skill, and then Worthy Rivals gets the 200% leader skill, which of course MVP 17 is on. So the Android team is looking nice now. This MVP 17 is a nice option for it. The Gammas, of course, are, you know, some of the gods of the game. We do have several decent cells. Super 17, you know, I think can work fair enough with some of these Android characters like the Gammas and stuff like that. All right, so we'll put 17 in slot 1. And let's look at his links. So his link set right here. So he has Android Assault. I believe the next one, this is Twin Terrors, then Infinite Energy, Solid Support, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. So the 2 links we don't have active right here is, it's kind of like a 17 and 18 link, and then of course Tournament of Power. This is a very good rotation for 17. What's our defense? So we're at 354 defense. Again, he gets 30% from his super attack effect. And then, of course, he has the start of turn damage reduction. We have a lot of support on this rotation as well, from 16, 17, 18, as well as Gamma 2. We get up to 9.2 he gets up to. Dude, I'll take that. I feel like 17 can get to, like, decent attack stat numbers for a support type unit first and foremost. And then he'll be very tanky, I think, when you're below the HP threshold. But just the way he's sitting right now, I think he's fine. I do think that this 17 is going to be pretty helpful. I mean, look at the category teams this guy's on. Androids, Universal Survival Saga, Reps of Universe 7, so Blue Kaioken Goku buff, that's a W, we'll take that. He's on Sibling Bond, Worthy Rival, Final Trump Card, Battle of Wits, Defenders of Justice, Battle of Fate, Superheroes. Dude, like, Battle of Fate, Battle of Wits, Superheroes, Final Trump Card, like, he's on a lot of teams where he's going to be very helpful, actually, this Android 17. I do think that he does have some links that, of course, are going to be powerful for him. Android Assault is one of the major ones, right? That gives him 20% defense. Tournament of Power is good if you do have that linked. You know, that's 3 key, 7% attack and defense. All right, so let's put Gamma 1 in slot 1 here. This is perfect. Okay, so we don't want to get same type orbs right here, because right now we're below the threshold. So yeah, let's just get that. Let's get like the STR orbs with Gamma 2 right here. Perfect. Okay, yep. Yep, all right, nice. So on this next turn, we are going to have 17's ability active, I think. Oceanus might do a sliver of damage to Gamma right here. Just give us a little bit. No, I think we have 17's ability. Let me quickly calc this. Let me do my math. As you guys know, I'm a huge mathematician right here. So let's see. Okay, so I think we're gonna have his ability activated on this turn. We're like right at the cusp. It's like right there. I mean, we should be able to see right away, I guess. Because remember, on top of the extra damage reduction he gets, he does also give all allies an additional 17% defense. So we probably would notice if it's up right there. Again, we are like right at the threshold. Gamma 1 was too tanky. He needed to take a little bit of damage. This is one thing that definitely is annoying, is that 17 is another character with like a damage, like a HP restriction, like Super 17. 427, I think it is up. So yeah, let's put MVP 17 in slot 1. I mean, so on this turn right here, yep, and we'll leave the 16, 17, 18 right there. So, okay, so let's take a look. So, on this turn, 17 is going to be able to go toe-to-toe, I think, even with a lot of the major bosses, Metal Cooler Core and stuff like that. Again, with that extra damage reduction of his up, he's going to be looking really good. And, you know, he's giving 77% support to all allies. Like, that's powerful. And then he could do, like, these 9 million attack stats. Like, this is a strong character, man. Like, I saw a lot of people that were like, oh, he's not that good. And I just feel like people don't really know what to expect with these EZA TURs, right? Like, they typically make them like this, which is kind of just like a helpful option for these teams. We'll just put Gamma 1 in slot 1, I guess, and then just don't get same type orbs is the only thing right here. And we probably only need to do one more turn. I feel like I've seen what I needed to see. This 17 is going to be a very strong support type unit. He'll be able to eat super attacks from big bosses. If we are below the HP threshold, he will easily be able to take those. But for the most part, I feel like he should be fine against a lot of normals. Perhaps, like, the Metal Cooler Core supers and then his normals afterwards, maybe he'll do a little bit of damage to 17. Probably not, though. And then, again, I don't think 17's damage is bad. Like, we're seeing a lot of 7, 8, 9 million attack stats. Considering he's a support that could have some tankiness to him. He looks good. I mean, they could have made his damage reduction, you know, just like baseline, but then he becomes like a top, like literally like a top 10 unit in the game. Usually, EZA TURs, I haven't felt like they've been, you know, like a top 10 type level. Like STR Cooler on release was of course very good, but I don't know exactly how high I would rank him, because like a lot of those major LRs were still better and stuff like that. Like this 17, he just seems to be in range with a lot of these other EZA TURs, right? Like you'll be able to use this 17, I feel like, in a very similar role to STR Cooler. It's like, is this 17 that much different than STR Cooler in terms of like how a lot of people use them, which is just kind of as like a support type unit that, you know, potentially could get to a point where he's a bit tanky, where he could, you know, sort of tank a little bit, because Cooler, you know, he stacks attack. Okay, so I guess let's put 17 in slot 1. This potentially could be a very bad rotation right here for us with this full physical lineup. I guess we'll just let this go and we'll see what happens. Hopefully Nova with super attack right away. I'd love to see that. Get those physical orbs right there. We could heal up a little bit. This is fine. Because 17's restriction, it's right at the start of turn. If a super attack is aimed at the other two besides 17 here, we're probably done. So he's at double digits right there. I mean, of course, right? Again, I'm pretty sure we have his big ability up. So let me know what you guys think of MVP 17. I think he's good. I think that this is a character who's going to be able to perform pretty well in a lot of very difficult content. I feel like you're going to be able to add him to a lot of teams, and he is going to be very, very capable. MVP 17 to me does seem like a very strong option. They could have made him a little bit better with his damage reduction speed start of turn, but again, that propels him to a lot more than a little bit better, right? So yeah. Let me know what you guys think of MVP 17. I do think he's very, very strong. I think he's right up there with Cooler and Blue Gogeta and stuff like that. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.